But first, Maryland is sending its very best to compete for Miss America's Teen. In just a few weeks here, Florida will host the nation's brightest young leaders as they compete for the title of Miss America's Teen. And representing the state of Maryland is a beautiful young woman with grit, grace, and a mission that comes straight from the heart. And she joins us now, Aryani. Odie, welcome to Great Day, Washington. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Well, big congratulations. This is so exciting. First, we want to hear about that crowning moment. That's like, you know, the quintessential moment. What was going through your head at that time?
It was such a surreal experience for me. I say that all the time. I was competing since I was 13 years old, and going from not winning my first local to being first runner-up the year before to finally having that moment and just being able to be on stage. I think they played something from K-pop Demon Hunters, and it was just, I started crying the second the song came on. It was such a happy moment.
Oh my gosh, look at you right there. That is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Okay, and so tell us about going to Miss America's Teen. When is that coming up?
So I'm going to be leaving August 27th, and finals are in the first week of September. So
okay,
yeah.
All right. Do you feel ready?
I feel ready. I'm really excited. It's mostly like I can't believe this is actually happening, to doing all the prep. It's so surreal again.
Of course. And we know every pageant girl has a platform that's very important to the entire process. What is your platform?
Yeah, so I created the Delia Project named in honor of my mother, who I lost from a surgery meant to treat her Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. When I was 12 years old, I was diagnosed with the same condition, and I lost my ability to dance. I couldn't get out of bed without braces, and it was something that was really hard for me. I wasn't diagnosed until years after I started receiving symptoms, and it was on my chart that she had this genetic illness. So when I created the Delia Project, I focused on 3 foundational pillars: advocacy, awareness, and acceptance. So advocacy in the doctor's office, of knowing how to speak to your healthcare professionals and making sure that you're speaking up for your issues and knowing how to ask the right questions. Awareness, I'm an Ehlers-Danlos Society representative, and I'm a Global Alliance affiliate of the Ehlers-Danlos Society. And then acceptance, of starting from the youth, just that kindness and empathy of, I was dealing with grief and an invisible illness, and you never know what someone's going through, no matter who you meet, and it's just important to be kind and be welcoming and accepting.
Yeah, that is really wonderful that you were able to create this foundation and just spread awareness to something most people probably aren't familiar with. That's amazing. All right, so you share your platform when you are down there, but you also have a fitness, the pageant, the gown is part of the process, as well as the interview and talent portion of the competition. So what is your talent?
So I'm a Bharatanatyam trained dancer. I'm a professional dancer, but for my Miss America Opportunity Talents, I'm doing a Bollywood fusion just to bring a little bit more of an entertainment value to that aspect and bring awareness to my culture. I've been a dancer since I was 2 years old, and I just finished my graduation, even with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, last year. So I'm super excited.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Okay, so can you show us, I know it involves a lot of hand movements. Can you show us just a little bit?
Yes, so there's a few foundational mudras is what they call them. Okay. So there's this one, Kataka Mukha. There's a Patakam, Alapadma.
Okay,
yeah,
I'm not going to try that. But,
yes,
but a lot of your dancing involves those beautiful hand movements. How important is it for you to share your culture with this kind of national stage?
For me, it's so important. I remember watching Nina Davalori be crowned Miss America in 2014, and then I'm the first Indian Miss Maryland's Teen. Wow. So just having that opportunity, I remember being in front of the television, watching her do a Bollywood dance, and then be crowned and saying, wow, I could do that too. My talent is important. Who I am is important. So I'm just excited to be able to go there and represent and show other girls who are watching that show, watching that on television, that, hey, you can do this too. Yeah. Nothing can stop you from achieving your dreams. I had grief, I had my illness, I'm very different racially, and I just want to make sure that other people know that none of those circumstances can prevent you from doing anything.
Very inspirational, so wonderful. Thank you so much for being here, and best of luck.
Thank you so much.
To you.
Thank
you.
Of
course. To learn more about Aryani's journey to the crown, visit MissMaryland.org.